The galaxy had known peace for a long time, at least. That is what it believed. Across thousands of star systems, the great alien empires ruled space. Their fleets were massive. Their weapons were powerful. They decided who could live, trade, or travel between the stars. And in all their records, one species was always listed at the bottom: humans. Humans were quiet. Too quiet. They stayed inside their small territory near the edge of the galaxy. They did not join alliances. They did not threaten anyone. They did not show their warships. Because of this, the galaxy assumed only one thing: humans were weak. A council of alien leaders gathered above a dead star system. Their fleets surrounded a human border world. It was meant to be a warning, a show of power. The humans were ordered to surrender their systems and accept galactic control. No answer came. Minutes passed, then hours. The alien commanders laughed. Human ships were scanned. Only small patrol craft. No heavy fleets. No defenses that mattered. The decision was easy. The order to advance was given. But deep in space, far from the sensors, something moved. Hidden behind distorted light and silent engines, a massive object drifted. It did not fire. It did not transmit. It only watched. Inside that vessel, human crews waited calmly. They had waited for years. They were trained for this moment. They knew the galaxy would never listen to words, only fear, as alien fleets crossed the final boundary. Their sensors flickered for just a second. A strange shadow appeared, then vanished. The commanders ignored it. That was their mistake, because somewhere in the dark, a human warship prepared to decloak. And when it did, the galaxy would finally understand one truth: humanity had never been weak, it had only been patient. The alien fleets moved forward with confidence. Thousands of ships advanced in perfect formation, their weapons charged and ready. To them, this was not a battle. It was a lesson. Humans would learn their place in the galaxy. Still, there was no response. Human space remained silent. No warnings, no threats, no fear. Alien commanders grew impatient. Some believed humans were already surrendering. Others thought the species had simply given up. Long-range scans showed nothing unusual. No hidden fleets, no large power sources, only empty space. Yet some sensor officers felt uneasy. Small errors appeared in the readings. Shadows where stars should be. Signals that vanished before they could be traced. Each report was dismissed. Human tricks, the commanders said. The fleets crossed deeper into human territory. Planets came into view quiet, defended only by light stations and orbital platforms. Still no warships. Still no response. Then space changed. Without warning, gravity waves rippled through the area. Communication channels filled with static. Formation lines began to drift apart. The alien ships struggled to regain control, and then, the stars went dark. A massive shape appeared between the fleets and the human world. At first, it looked like a shadow. Then, metal reflected starlight. Layer by layer, the object revealed itself as systems powered on. It was a single ship, but it was larger than any warship the galaxy had ever built. Alien sensors screamed warnings. Power readings climbed beyond known limits. Weapons systems locked automatically, but targeting failed again and again. The ship did not attack. Instead, a calm human voice echoed across every channel. "This is a restricted system. You were warned." The message repeated once. Then silence returned. Alien commanders hesitated. Pride clashed with fear. Retreat would mean shame. Advance could mean destruction. They chose pride. The human warship's engines ignited, glowing blue like captured stars. Space itself seemed to bend around it. The galaxy had taken its first real look at human power, and it was already too late to turn back. For a long moment, no one moved. Alien fleets faced the human warship in complete silence. Their weapons were locked. Their crews waited for orders. Never before had the galaxy seen a single ship stop an entire armada. The human vessel did not rush. It turned slowly, as if space itself obeyed it. Massive weapon ports opened across its hull. Each one glowed with controlled power, not wild energy. This was not rage, this was discipline. Alien commanders finally gave the order to fire. Thousands of beams and missiles raced toward the human warship. Space lit up with color and noise. It was enough firepower to destroy a planet. The human ship did not dodge. A faint shield flared around it. The alien weapons struck and vanished, absorbed like rain against stone. No damage, no overload. The shield did not even flicker. Silence followed. Then the human warship responded. One weapon charged. Just one. A narrow beam of white light fired forward. It cut through space with perfect accuracy. An alien battleship in the front line split in two. No explosion, no debris. The halves drifted apart. Lifeless dot, another beam fired. Then another dot, each shot destroyed a ship. Every time, clean and final. Panic spread through the alien fleets. Formation collapsed. Orders overlapped. Retreat signals filled the channels. The human ship advanced. With every movement, gravity bent. Smaller alien vessels lost control, pulled out of position, and crushed by invisible force. Human weapons struck only military targets. No wasted fire. No mercy for those who attacked. A final message echoed across space. You chose violence, we chose restraint. The human warship powered down its main weapons. It did not chase fleeing ships. It did not celebrate, it simply waited. The galaxy had always believed humans were behind in technology. That belief died in minutes, and for the first time in galactic history, the alien empires felt fear. Not of destruction, but of what humans might do. Next, news of the battle spread faster than any ship, across the galaxy. Emergency signals echoed through councils, fleets, and trade worlds. Reports confirmed the impossible. A single human warship had stopped an armada and destroyed it with ease. Panic followed. Alien leaders argued. Some demanded revenge, others called for peace. Old empires that had ruled for thousands of years now questioned their own survival. Human space remained silent. No fleets advanced. No threats were made. Only the human warship stayed in place, floating like a dark moon near the border world. It did not move, but everyone knew it could. Alien scouts were sent. None crossed the boundary again. On nearby worlds, civilians watched the stars with fear. Trade routes closed. Military bases went on full alert. Entire fleets were recalled to defend home systems that had never known war. Then human messages arrived. Not demands. Not insults. Warnings. This territory is closed. Do not test our patience. We will not strike first again. The galaxy struggled to understand this. Humans had the power to destroy, yet they chose restraint once more. That frightened the alien empires even more than open war. Some worlds surrendered control of disputed systems. Others withdrew forces without a fight. Long-standing galactic laws were quietly rewritten. Still, not all accepted defeat. In the shadows, a secret alliance formed. Old rivals joined together, driven by fear and pride. They believed numbers could still win. They believed humans could be overwhelmed. They were wrong. Deep within human space, massive shipyards awakened. Fleets long hidden powered on weapons older than galactic history were prepared. Humans had not built in a hurry. They had planned. As the secret alliance gathered its forces, human commanders watched calmly. No speeches were given. No celebrations were held. Only one order was issued. Prepare all fleets. The galaxy had crossed a line that could not be erased. And the next time humanity moved, it would not be a warning. The secret alliance struck first. Thousands of alien warships entered human space from every direction. They believed surprise would give them victory. They believed humans would panic, retreat, or negotiate. None of that happened. Human fleets emerged from hidden zones across the system. Ships of all sizes appeared at once, perfectly spaced, perfectly calm. There was no confusion, no rushing orders. Every crew knew its role. The galaxy watched in fear. Human ships did not charge forward. They formed lines. Defensive grids activated. Space itself became controlled territory. Alien weapons fired, but many shots never reached their targets. Human systems bent gravity, light, and energy in ways the galaxy did not understand. Then humanity advanced. Entire alien wings vanished in seconds. Some ships were disabled, not destroyed. Others were erased completely. Human weapons struck with precision, not anger. Each attack served a purpose. Alien commanders tried to adapt. New tactics were ordered. Emergency retreats were called. It did not matter. Humans had already predicted every move. On one alien command ship, sensors showed a terrifying truth. Humans were not reacting. They were executing a plan written long ago. One by one, Alliance fleets collapsed. Some surrendered mid-battle. Others fled, only to be stopped by human interceptors. No escape routes remained at the center of the battlefield. The first human warship, the one that had its presence alone caused panic. Power levels rose beyond previous limits. A final message was broadcast across all channels. This war ends now. Human fleets stopped firing. Any alien ship that powered down its weapons was spared. Any that did not was destroyed without hesitation. Within hours, the Alliance was gone. The galaxy's greatest military force had fallen in a single day. Human ships did not cheer. They did not pursue revenge. They simply held position, waiting, because the war was over. But the lesson had only just begun. The galaxy was quiet again. Wreckage drifted through space, where the Great Alliance fleets had once stood. Emergency signals faded one by one. For the first time in history, the galaxy faced a single truth. Humanity had won. Human fleets remained in position, guarding borders but advancing no further. Planets that had feared invasion now waited in silence, unsure what humans would do next. Many expected punishment. Some expected total destruction. None came. Instead, a message was broadcast across every known system. It was clear, calm, and impossible to block. We did not seek this war. We warned you. You chose to ignore us. The message showed human history. Images of old wars, lost worlds, broken treaties. Humanity had learned its lessons early. Survival had forced them to prepare, to hide, and to grow stronger than anyone imagined. We do not conquer for pride. We fight to protect, cross our borders again, and this mercy will end. Then the message ended. Human fleets began to withdraw, returning to their territories. Shipyards powered down. Weapon systems went silent. But the galaxy knew the truth now. Humans were always watching. Galactic councils collapsed and reformed. New laws were written. Borders were respected. Trade with human space reopened, but carefully, politely. No one mocked humans again. On distant worlds, children would grow up hearing stories of the day humanity revealed its power. Not as monsters, not as saviors, but as guardians who chose restraint over destruction. Far beyond the border systems, the great human warship entered cloak once more. Its engines dimmed. Its weapons slept. Humanity did not need to prove itself again. The galaxy had learned its lesson. Some powers are quiet. Not because they are weak, but because they are waiting.